Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, two of the top teams in baseball going head-to-head in this one.
Well, there's a lot of respect between these two clubs. They understand that they're battling it out right now, but they very well could see themselves facing off again in October.
And on the mound now, Jameson Taillon. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Just about to get underway, Hye-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. High fly ball down the left field line. And this one popped up right side. Horner should have this one. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Mookie Betts, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just underway here from Wrigley. Well struck right field. That one carrying to the warning track, makes the catch. Shohei Ohtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
They sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at-bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
And Singy, he leads the league this year in runs scored. 2 down, nobody on.
That missed. That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And half up to him. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. Now 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Allen.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Ian Happ.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
0-1 now. And that's in at the knees for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Dansby Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And now it's 1-2. Got in. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Cubs are down in order. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
That's a ball.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second, bounces out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That's a ball.
You can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Kelly under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Oh, he doesn't
That's
get
the
the
ball.
call. And it's 1-0. That one Pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Time in the zone for a called strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Max Muncy.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the second. Down the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Ball. No, that's
in
it.
the count. There's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Yeah.
The pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This to third. Gets it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Ball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
That's inside. Ball.
This one popped up. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Nope. Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker gets under it. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Fouled off down the right side. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one in the air, right field, and that is a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Hat settles under it. 2 up, 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. Out to short. Save!
No,
fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Man at first, and now here is Mookie Betts.
Ball.
The 1-0. And strike one to Mookie Betts. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down, and when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani will hit next.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Now, Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And right back to the mound. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Busch digs in now.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Now here is Matt Shaw.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's low. That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And a man aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Here, what?
Step off, throw to first.
Hey!
Shaw back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball. That's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Loki just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Shaw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped up. Muncy. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Here at Wrigley Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
In time to Bush. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First time up was a pop out.
Yeah!
Chopped left side. And that chance handled. Over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom 4, here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Swanson digs in. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one in the air, right field. And that gets down in the corner. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Seiya Suzuki, the next come to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Go-ahead run on base. Carson Kelly getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. The Cubbies looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now 1-1.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Nico Horner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch to third. And that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
That one in there across the letters.
That's a ball.
The 2-2 on the way. On the ground. And the first two sent down to the top of the fifth. And now Teoscar Hernandez flying to left his first time.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one found hard the other way.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Out to short, bats up with it. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. And now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Bush stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Absolutely belted. Doesn't have enough. And that's a fair ball. Porter flies around third. The relay to the plate. Head first slide. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Shaw will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball, that's down.
And it's second. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss and a slider. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him
So now with one away and a man at second, Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball one. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Back to the top of the order. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a pop-up. Kim under it. And that is that. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. There's a strike. Chopper right side. And that's a foul ball. To the right side. Corner over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Dodgers, the shortstop,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Betts takes
That's the ball.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
That's up. That's a ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The Cubs up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. tapped softly on the ground. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Up next is Don, the deputy hitter,
One down. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. There's a strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Misses
That's
off
the ball.
the inside. Ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Clevenger, a left-hander, also throwing. The 2-1. Slap the other way, foul. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Struck him out looking.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Betts off of first with 2 away. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Taps softly to the right side. Handles, throws to first. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit.
Bregman.
Snell back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Bang! Dansby Swanson hits one out. His 14th of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
In the air, out towards right center. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Carson Kelly. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Will Smith to the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
No, that's down. Ball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is fouled back. On the way. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
0-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here comes Max Muncy. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He's grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Bregman. They get the force. Third out. That ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brusdar Graterol.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The only
Nope, that's
adjustment he needs to
outside. Ball.
make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Double barreled action in the bullpen. Brock Stewart, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santana also throwing. Here's a 1-1. That comes to corner.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bush in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Shaw in the box again. Takes a strike. Starting after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Tucker going back.
Foul ball.
And that is foul. 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. That's off the inside corner. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's a base hit. And out to a board.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So back to the top of the order. Digging in, Ian Happ. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and the bases are now loaded.
Fantastic work running it down, knowing it was going to be difficult to make any type of play. Nice job of limiting damage in that spot.
Cubbies trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Base hit, 1 run in already. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brusdar Graterol is done. And he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Brock Stewart.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
the batter number 7, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Swanson swings through it for strike 1. Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 0-1 now.
That's the ball
As a
down.
hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. He's there, he's got it. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Hunter Harvey up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Palencia warming up as well. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
That's in for a strike. That smash towards center. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Phil Maton will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
in the game for the Cubs,
number 45,
Hunter Harvey.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Got him swinging. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. Here at Wrigley Field. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
That's the ball.
Two balls, no
Nope,
strikes
ball.
to count.
Hard work.
Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two. And that skips in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses.
Ball four, runner
So
take a base.
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Figures Horner now. Quick toss to first. Suzuki back on a dive.
Ball high.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
That one
That
just
missed. That's
misses.
the ball.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brock Stewart out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Dennis Santana. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
And that's
No,
off
that missed.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And the 0-1. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Through 8 full, Cubs lead it 4-0. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. We go to the 9th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Outside low, ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Emilio Pagan up and throwing.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Down, base is empty here in the 9th. Foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. This could end it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
0-2 now. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.